Hi everyone, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Today I will be doing a review of two fragrances from Fragrance World French Avenue. These fragrances, they debuted in 2024. I believe it was at the end of summer, beginning of fall. I did buy them back then. However, when I tried them, I thought they were not where they should be. They were a little bit, you can say, thin for French Avenue fragrances. If I think a fragrance is not where it should be and it is missing certain aspects, I would rather wait a bit, allow the fragrances to macerate, play with them, and then give you my review. These two fragrances, the couple of months they were sitting here, they did mature nicely. Both of them are inspired by, you can say, high-end department store fragrances. So today I will be giving you a thorough review. Before I continue with this video, I would just like to say thank you to all my returning subscribers. And for those of you who are here for the first time, please don't be shy. Should you find my videos to be helpful or entertaining, do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I do need a lot more friends here on YouTube. I will be starting with Ighwa from French Avenue Fragrance World. This is the packaging of Ighwa. As usual, the French Avenue packaging, it is never disappointing. And what I love about this style of packaging, it can just be opened like this. I am holding it like this, because this is a mirror. This is the bottle of Ighwa. It is very pretty. You can say elegant, with this gold detailing here. It is a heavy bottle. It feels expensive. By the way, there is also an Ighwa by night. If I remember correctly, like I said, I got these fragrances a while back. I believe the Ighwa by night was a bit more masculine. Ighwa, it is inspired by YSL Tuxedo. I do not have YSL Tuxedo. I have tried this fragrance. I have it in my memory somewhere, so I will review this today as a fragrance of its own. The top notes of Ighwa, they are pepper, tobacco, cinnamon. The heart note, it's nutmeg, tonka, labdanum, and it is laid on a bed of vetiver, vanilla, papyrus, woods and mosses. When I bought Ighwa, I was still on such a high, from two other French Avenue fragrances that I purchased. This one, it is amber saffron, guys. This blew me away. This was one of the best fragrances I bought this year. And I also had Halfeti, this one, which is inspired by Baby Cat. These two, they blew me away. They were powerful, they were strong, they were rich. The formulations, and I was in perfume heaven. And then I got Ighwa, and it was a bit thin when I tried it due to the notes. When I sprayed this, I was expecting something which is overtly spicy, very, I would say, oriental in the sense that it is leaning more Middle Eastern. There is tobacco, pepper, and cinnamon in the opening, but I do not get a blast of tobacco. It is a bit of a creamy opening already. The tobacco, it is not in the opening. It is more the cinnamon and some spicy notes. It is very warm. This is how I can describe it. And right when I smell this fragrance, to me, it evokes fall and winter. The opening, it is nice, but it is a very short opening. And then the tonka bean picks through. The fragrance, it gains a bit more body, and then the tobacco is there. The heart of Ighwa, it is very beautiful. It gains a bit of structure and a bit of form as it enters the heart note. This one, it is not as complex as some of the other Fragrance Avenue perfumes. By looking at the notes, of Ighwa, and if you are not familiar with Tuxedo by YSL, you would expect a very heavy hitter, very oriental, very spicy in your face fragrance. And this one, it is different. It is what I would call a decent perfume, it's nothing ostentatious. It has a bit of bite, but it is not too much. The tobacco note, it is listed in the opening, and the opening notes, they are the ones which are supposed to get you. The opening of a fragrance is most of the times where people will decide whether or not they buy a fragrance. You can say it's the face. The tobacco note, it's in the opening, but it does not come out in the opening. It is in the middle. However, it is a bit of a teaser. It is there, but it is not pronounced. It does not linger very long. I did wish for a bit more of a tobacco accord in this one. The base, it is woody vanilla. Guys, this is a very nice fragrance for winter, and due to the fact that it is not such a heavy hitter, it is quite a versatile perfume. This is a fragrance I can see myself wearing in the office, anywhere. It is very nice. It is perfect for daytime, for evening, especially a fragrance like this. It really comes in handy, on cold days, or when you are just wanting a little bit more. When I got it, it was thin, but now it has evolved into more of a creamy blend. It has more depth. When I tried it a couple of months ago when it was new, it was also leaning a lot more masculine. Now that it has cured itself, it is perfectly unisex and perfect for both genders. I am not liking very much fragrances which are leaning overtly masculine, and when I tried it first, that was one of the issues, but no problems here. This one, it is definitely worth trying. I am happy I allowed this to macerate prior to doing a review back then when I bought it, because had I done a review then, it would have been most likely a negative review, because it was linen masculine, it was thin, it had a bit of an alcohol opening, which is a bit unusual, for French Avenue. I do love the formulation of French Avenue, and what I love is that the fragrances very seldom have an alcohol aroma in the opening, but now this is gone. Very nice one. The next one that I have, it is Inej, and this is the packaging. I have unboxed, I believe, 2 other fragrances from this series for you guys on this channel. It is the same type of packaging. It has this push mechanism, if I can say this, here, so you can get this out a bit easier. This is the bottle of Inej. I looked at the batch code of the perfumes, and they were created in June of 2024. So I got this at the end of summer, and they were brand new. And also with Inej, it was the same issue as with Ighwa. It was thin. I could not get a lot of the notes. There was a little bit of alcohol, and yeah. Inej, it is inspired by Halfeti Cedar. Guys, when Inej came out, this one sold out so quickly. I was trying to get it, during the first batch of fragrances. I was able to get Muse, but this one, it was always sold out, and I assumed there was a lot of love for it. So when I got this one home, my expectations were very high, and I sprayed it and I was thinking, I think you wasted your money. But a bit of time did a lot for this fragrance. Now, when I spray Inej, what I get in the opening, it is beautiful. It is a woody opening with hints of spiciness. It is a fresh opening. There is a very nice dose of cedar. It is inviting. It is aromatic. This aroma of alcohol that I got back then, this is completely gone. You should imagine when you spray a perfume and the opening is cedar, it is fresh, and there is alcohol in this opening. It was not very inviting, but now this is spicy cedar. It is fresh. This is exactly what I was expecting when I bought this perfume. There is peach, but I do not get much of this. As the fragrance unfolds, there are slight floral notes, but what is really beautiful is that it gains a bit of sweetness in the middle, and the cedar accords are always there. There is cedar in the opening. There is Virginia cedar in the heart of the fragrance. And there is also Atlas cedar in the base. The entire life of the fragrance, there is one or the other cedar notes present. The heart, it is the sweetness. There is a bit of fruitiness, and there is also a slight boozy accord. It is lovely. The opening is beautiful. The heart is beautiful. I never imagined, when I compare this perfume now to, let's say, 3 months ago, that it is the same perfume. There are mineral notes in Inej, but I think the cedar, it is so pronounced in this perfume that the mineral notes, as secondary, it just adds, I think, a bit of a cooling effect, but the notes which are really present, it is the sweet notes and the cedar notes. The base, it is woody, laced with a bit of vanilla, but I must tell you, the cedar note in this perfume, it is intoxicating. I think I found one with Virginia cedar, that I do love. And the sweet accords in this perfume, it keeps it from being too masculine. At this point, it is perfectly unisex. It is beautiful. I enjoy wearing this. This one, when I also got it, I thought it was way too masculine. I must say the cedar note, it is very pronounced, but it is beautiful. It is not an abrasive cedar. It is more of, you can say, a mouth-watering cedar. This has evolved into a very nice blend and a perfume that I do appreciate very much. Thank you guys for watching and for bearing with me while I am going through this Virginia cedar phase. I find this note of cedar to be so nice. Everything has cedar, but when I find a perfume where it says Virginia cedar, it is a bit different. I need to do a bit of research on this note. I do expect a lot of you have tried this and are probably enjoying it as much as I am at the moment. Take care, guys. Have a lovely rest of day and hope to see you again soon on my channel. Tschüss!